I'm Heather.
I'm Nate.
And this is Lacey.
We're going to Lincoln City, Oregon.
Lincoln City is on the Central Oregon coast. We were on our way back from Washington to California, and we had a long drive ahead of us, so we decided to stop here for a few days to take a break. We grew up in Oregon, so we've been here many times before. And as one of Oregon's biggest little cities on the coast, it has no shortage of things to do. It has a casino, an outlet mall, tons of restaurants, and of course, the sprawling wide open beaches. However, most of the time these beaches are very cold and rainy. But occasionally, you might be lucky enough to see the sun. And when that happens, it's pretty awesome.
And we were able to catch a few golden sunsets on this trip.
It was such a beautiful day. We had to hit the beach as soon as we got to town. And after we played on the beach and enjoyed the sun, we had to go check into our hotel. We were staying at the Lincoln Sands. It's a beautiful beachfront hotel. They have balconies with gorgeous ocean views. And after a long day of driving, we just sat on the balcony and watched the sunset before heading off to bed. We woke up to blue sky, but you could see those clouds out on the horizon, and it looked like the fog was trying to roll in. We weren't sure what kind of day we were going to have. We decided we better head down to the beach.
The beach was so big and open, we rushed down there so we could run around it, but by the time we got down there, the fog was already starting to roll in.
We didn't let the fog bother us, though. Nate even tried to go in the ocean. Lacey thought he was crazy.
Yeah, she stayed on the sand, but she sure was having fun running around on the cool, wet ground, even though I couldn't ever convince her to go in the water with me.
We spent the morning riding in the sand, running in the sand, playing in the sand like kids.
I professed my love, and Lacey wondered where her name was, so she got a little upset and said we better keep moving down the beach.
And after a fun morning of playing on the beach, it was time to go back to the hotel. We were headed out to do some sightseeing for the day.
We headed out to find the Devil's Punchbowl. We were told it was just about a half hour south of Lincoln City, and that the way the waves crashed into it, it would change from a tranquil little pond into a raging whirlpool within seconds. We enjoyed the beautiful views along the winding highway as we headed down towards the Punchbowl.
Along the way, one of the little towns was just opening up their farmer's market. We had to stop and say hello to the locals.
Lacey told them we were going to the Devil's Punchbowl, and they told her to be careful because it was dangerous, but they also told her that there were some amazing views on the drive along the way.
We followed the signs, and then we missed one. So we found ourselves at another park, looking down at the Devil's Punchbowl Park. It was still gorgeous up here, so we still took a look around.
A wrong way that seemed to put us in the right place on top of the world. After reading about the marine life, we started looking out into the ocean to see if we could spot any whales, but all we found was this spot where the devil was stirring up something special. We learned about the seabirds and how they fly up and down the coast so they can find the best spots to hunt, nest, and take in the view.
We ended up spending a lot of time up here. It was gorgeous. But after a while, it was time to go find the actual Devil's Punchbowl.
When we arrived, it seemed pretty obvious, so we didn't know how we'd missed it. There were restaurants and a surf shop and plenty of extra seating, so you could turn your whole day into a picnic.
We explored the park before heading over to the Punchbowl. I was surprised to see on the other side there were surfers down here. That water is cold.
They must be some great waves for that many people to want to be out there surfing on a cloudy day. And it seemed like quite a hike down from the surf shop up here.
And as we made our way around, there it was, the Devil's Punchbowl. It was pretty cool.
It looked like his punch bowl was spiked with some jagged little rocks.
We were there on a gorgeous, beautiful day, and it was very calm. It didn't look too dangerous down there, but looks are deceiving. They say the waves come crashing in before you know it, and they'll swirl and churn you around.
With the sea so calm, we were able to check out all the amazing rock formations that had been formed inside of this crazy punch bowl.
Lacey ran into another tourist who told her about another spot to see some great views, so we headed over there.
We found one of the entrances into the punch bowl, and we could see how dangerous it might get when the waves come crashing in to fill the caves.
It looked like there was a bird playing around down there. He looked like he was trying to go into the Devil's Punch Bowl.
I hope he knows what he's doing, because even for a bird, the Devil's Punch Bowl is nothing to play with. These birds found a better place to play. They knew they had plenty of room because out here, the whole coast belongs to the birds. It's a social club like no other, and Lacey was listening to all the bird gossip.
And after taking in all the gorgeous views we could, it was time to get on the road again. We were headed back through Depoe Bay.
Along with some beautiful buildings and homes overlooking the water, Depoe Bay has the world's smallest natural navigable harbor.
It's also home to this bridge that was built in 1927, and they have a walkway where you can go under it to the other side of the highway. Of course, we had to tour over to the other side to take a look. Once we were done looking at all the beautiful views, it was time to take in some shopping. And Depoe Bay had no shortage of that.
Lacey didn't know where to go first, so she decided to go ask the sea hag. The sea hag told her just follow the psycho tuna wherever it swims.
We had fun window shopping and we picked up some items here and there. Oh yeah, he got that shirt.
Don't mess with jellyfish. Lacey passed it along.
Chatted it up with some locals and got a great restaurant recommendation before heading back to the hotel. Back at the hotel, it had turned out to be a gorgeous day. Everyone was on the beach enjoying the sun. People were flying kites.
It was a rare, warm, sunny Oregon coast day, so we decided to take some pictures and take our time as we enjoyed listening to the sounds of the waves crashing on the beach.
We spent the rest of the afternoon just looking at the beach or being on the beach or just enjoying the beach. And after a beautiful day, the sun did not disappoint, giving us an amazing sunset.
It slipped in and out of the clouds as it slided down and disappeared into the horizon.
After watching the sun paint the sky in all its beautiful colors, night had fallen and it was time to go have some fun. We headed over to the local casino, and oh my gosh, our friend won big.
After a ton of excitement on a beautiful evening, we woke up to a boom the next morning. The sky was pouring down and it was hard to tell where the rain stopped and the ocean began.
Even Lacey didn't want to go outside. They were even trying to set up for a wedding. Even in August, you never know what kind of weather you're going to get on the Oregon coast. Luckily, the rain stopped just before the bride walked down the aisle.
The sky stopped crying long enough for them to hold the ceremony.
The sun started to come out, and we even tried to do a little whale watching.
Even though it had been cloudy and rainy all day long, the sun was still trying to find a way to pop out and give us a beautiful show for sunset.
And what a show it was! It actually looked like the sun turned the water purple. It was so gorgeous out, we had to go down to the beach and take a walk at dusk and listen to the ocean. It was such a calm and peaceful night. So hard to believe that most of the day it was thunderstorm and raining. We woke to the sun peeking out, and it looked like a gorgeous morning. We knew we had to get going, so we ran down to the beach to get in one last good walk.
Lacey made the most of her last chance to walk on the beach, and she spent some time running through the water that was draining away after the high tide. Lacey was having fun running through the water until one time when she got in too deep. After that, she decided to stay on the dry sand.
We played on the beach and got all our energy out. We knew we were going to be stuck in a car all day. We told Lacey it was time to go.
Thanks for going to Lincoln City, Oregon with us.